Well, NLP has always been part of my plan for the last 2 years. But the funny part is how I got to know about this particular course in particular was I asked a very good friend of mine on where should I go to learn, because I really wanted to understand myself. So he said, come here, the guys are good and you'll be in good hands. Okay, the learning itself is actually quite brilliant because why? It's literally a slap in the face. Because number one, common sense, freaking common sense. And you realize that you're doing it, you already do it, but you're just not consciously aware. So one of the fondest things for me, or my key takeaway from this whole thing is, I'm actually learning to be more aware of myself, on how I think, and whatever is said and done, you are in control of here and no one else. And this particular place, the knowledge that I got helps me personally to control what's up here and how do I better manage myself. And in turn, you can't help but just want to pay it forward. And yeah, you will learn tons of stuff like submodalities, yada yada yada. I won't go into details, but I think the key takeaway, there's a lot of misconception and about what hypnosis is, about what NLP is. And if you want to find out what is real and how can it help you, come, take a look. Because I can tell you, I'm sold. Very easily put, I'm sold. My sense of awareness. When I went back to work on the 5th day, after the 4th day of the session, I went back to work with a different mindset. I started listening. I was actually more aware of myself on what makes me piss off. Why do people react the way they do? And I'm in more control of myself, and that being said, I'm in more control of my environment. Because by the things that I say, the things that I do, it affects others. The energy that you exude affects others. So that was one of the main key takeaways for me. And besides that is being very observant. And I know that in me now, I have to switch it on more and I have to practice. I have to make that conscious effort. Yeah. My highlight of the entire program was actually yesterday, day 6, where I had the opportunity to experience what hypnosis is all about with the addition of anchoring. Part of me has always been very cautious, or I would say scared, that I do not like not being in control. So finally letting go, it was an eye-opener. It really just blew my mind, and I can tell you I've not felt like that before. To the extent that when I went back home, my body just crashed because it is literally one of my favorite posters here. Mind and body are one. Literally, I felt it. 1, 2, 3, I was like, wow, this is literally insane. So it's hard to explain, but if you speak to any of the participants who had an opportunity to work with Carson, they will tell you almost the same thing. So yeah, how would you know if you didn't try? Why do you say no? Why do you say it won't work? Have you tried it? Very simple, have you tried it? What will happen if you do try it? Those are the simplest questions you would ask, which you yourself would never think about, because it's so easy to say, nah, it doesn't work. Nah, going to the gym is hard. Nah, doing NLP, it doesn't work. You know, it's all bullshit. Try. Try, come and see for yourself. Experience it for yourself, but the best part is it will surprise you. It will honestly surprise you. For at the end of the day, what's the worst that could happen? Seriously, what's the worst? You won't end up more screwed up. Seriously, you can't end up more screwed up. And the best part is you learn more. You will seriously learn more. So if I were to say to anyone who is interested about NLP, who wants to know more or who hasn't heard about it, go read up, go understand. But most importantly, give it a shot. Take a leap of faith. Put your right foot forward.